We do it as soon as we take over a property. Like by the way, we just closed on a property this past Friday. That's another kind of cool thing.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. And how we do it, immediately as soon as we close, our management team is outside the gate. We give them the okay, and then they come into the property and they immediately start renovating the vacant units. They also start working on any CapEx projects that the lender requires, but that's a separate thing. So we immediately renovate the vacant units, and then once we have those renovated, we're able to start charging a premium and start testing our hypothesis of what type of premium rents we can get for the property. Now, if we have people living there, so in your case, I mean, you've got, 12 units, so you probably have them all filled?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, we do it on unit turns. And since all your people are on month to month, you're just going to have to look in a spreadsheet and figure out what does your cash flow support in terms of frequency of doing those rent increases, knowing that you're probably going to have a lot of people move out depending on how much of an increase that is. With our properties, they tend to be on 12-month leases. So we just do it on unit turns.
Okay. When
your lease is up, you have the option of staying and living in a nicer apartment, or you have the option of moving out, depending on what you want to do. And if they decide to stay, we're able to renovate the unit in 3 to 5 days, depending on the extent of the rehab. But we've got a well-oiled machine on a couple thousand apartments. On a 12 unit, I imagine you'll have. You're not doing any renovations yourself, are you? Okay. You have a property management company?
No, I'm managing it myself.
You're managing it yourself. But you're not. Your plan is not to renovate the units. It's just simply hold serve and.
Yeah. So currently the units themselves, they're fine. Like every single unit is basically the exact same. Like they're all the exact same counters. They're all the exact same cabinets, floors. Everything is the exact same. It's just all the rents are different just because of the previous property management. And so we're not going to go in there and renovate anything. We're just kind of confused as to how to approach raising the rents to market value. Because here's our plan. Our plan is to go one unit at a time, starting with one building, and like every month go to this person and say, hey, we're gonna raise your rents to $600 for the 1 bedrooms and $750 for the 2 bedrooms. And they say that's fine, then they can stay. And if not, they move out, and we'll clean it up and put someone in there right away.
Yeah, it's just a numbers game, in addition to testing what response you're getting with those rents, because it's an art and a science. You're going to deal with people who will immediately move out, or you deal with people who are like, I can't pay this, but I can pay this. So you'd be willing to do that, and you're just going to have to make a judgment call. So my recommendation would be to start with 2 units that are month to month, have that conversation with them, see if they both move out. Okay, what does that do to your bottom line? Can you support that mass exodus to continue, or do you need to rent those units and then move on to the next one? That's really all it is.